My name is Lenz, and let me show you how to get 99 Herblore fast and efficiently. Herblore is the only skill in the game currently locked behind the completion of a quest, that being Druidic Ritual. This quest will take you no longer than 5 minutes, and you will be able to start training it from here on. While still on the topic of quests, there's various quests in the game all rewarding different amounts of Herblore XP. These aren't required to do by any means, and will only give you a little bit of early level skipping. If I had to pick a few for you to do, these would be it. So there's various different ways to train Herblore, and I'm going to show you what those methods are before I lay out a 1 to 99 path for you using potions. Visit the timestamp on screen if you just want to see the path to 99. The first method would be Degriming Herbs. Every grimy herb in the game can be cleaned by simply left clicking it, resulting in a little amount of Herblore XP. If you click an herb once, the game will slowly automatically degrime them all, but you can speed this process up significantly by manually clicking on each of the herbs yourself. This is a slow method of training Herblore, but doesn't cost too much GP, and with some herbs you can even profit. Here is a table courtesy of the Wiki showing what levels you need to clean each herb, and the associated XP per hour along with potential profit. The XP per hour listed is assuming you're manually clicking each herb, as if you want to AFK it, you might as well just train it another way. With 75 Herblore, you can clean grimy toadstools for 150k XP an hour, though this can be a big cash investment as each herb is 4.2k, but you will be bringing in a profit. With level 70 magic, you can use the Degrime spell from the Arceus spellbook, which does the same thing as manually degriming them, but is way less click intensive. Not only will you be getting Herblore XP with this method, but you can get around 40k magic XP per hour as well, though this is a slower method of doing it XP per hour wise than just manually clicking them all. Another method of training your Herblore is through making tar. There's 5 different types of tar in the game, and you simply take one of the associated herbs on screen and mix it with 15 swamp tar to produce a new tar made of that herb. I don't recommend this at all though, reason being that your best method available is about 160k XP per hour, but this would result in a loss of about minus 24 gold per XP, which is far more GP than you would ever spend doing some of the best potion methods available. Speaking of potions though, we've arrived at the main way of training your Herblore and the method everyone typically uses. Potions are made from combining an herb with a vial of water to make an unfinished base potion, and then combining that with a secondary ingredient, resulting in a completed potion of whatever you're trying to make. There's so many different potions available though, that something I would recommend if you're watching this video months after it came out, or something I think you should just do anyway, is check out the Herblore calculator provided on the OSRS Wiki. You can visit this calculator and chart and sort by XP per hour to see what's currently the fastest potion, narrow the selections down to whatever your Herblore level is, and then look at the current GP per XP so you know you're getting a good deal. Then, you can just do whatever the best method is if you don't care about GP, or you can sacrifice some XP to save some money. Now that we've gone over that, let's take a look at a simple path from 1 to 99 that should be consistent, taking into account time spent doing it and GP spent. I also suggest you watch the whole video, including the tips at the end before you get started to make sure you don't miss any important details. So starting at level 3, there's actually only one potion available for us to make, and that's attack potions. We're going to take this up to level 12, requiring 57 Eyes of Newt and 57 unfinished Guam potions. Once we reach level 12, we're switching over to strength potions. This is just unfinished Terramin mixed with Limpwort roots, and 144 of each will get you to 26 Herblore. Here's where we get a great method of making energy potions, which are already going to be bringing us over 150k XP per hour. These are just unfinished Hairlanders mixed with chocolate dust, and after doing this 322 times, you'll be at 38 Herblore where we can make prayer potions, and this is just unfinished Renars and Snapegrass. We're going to make 356 of these and arrive at 45 Herblore for super attack potions, though you can stick to prayer potions if you like all the way up to level 52 if the price is good. If at 45 though you want to switch to super attacks for a little hourly XP boost, you combine unfinished Irits with Eyes of Newt 622 times to get to level 52. This gives us the ability to make super energy potions, which are currently a really good price, to the point that you could reasonably take this up to 99. That's always subject to change though, as with every potion here. Unfinished Aventos and Mortmire Fungus are what's required to make these. Here's where we start seeing a big increase in how many potions we require to get to the next milestone. But after 2085 super energies, we get to 63 Herblore and unlock a method that I recommend you just take up to 99, being super restores. Currently being around minus 4.4 GP per XP, super restores are a solid 350k XP per hour and are made from unfinished snapdragons and red spider eggs. At that rate, if you wanted to take it up to 99, you'd be making 88,884 super restores for a total GP loss after selling all of your potions for minus 55 million GP. which really isn't that bad. Something that I can't stress enough, while editing this, the prices already are fluctuating to where super energies are almost not a GP loss at all, while still making close to 300k XP per hour. The annoying thing about Herblore is that since the market changes a lot, you just need to make sure to keep up to date before dumping millions of GPs into supplies. I recommend, to be the most efficient with your GP spent, to just take it level by level and make sure you look at the calculator often. Or you can just follow this path and not care. And lastly, about super energies, while it is decent and I recommend you can just take it up to 99 assuming the price is good the day that you're doing it, there is a big capital that's required considering each Snapdragon Unfinished is over 8k, so if you don't have a big cash stack to buy those supplies, you might be better off just doing a different method that allows you to buy more supplies. If for some reason you wanted to switch off of doing restores, maybe the day you want to do them they're a horrible price or for whatever reason, at 66 Herblore we can switch to doing super defenses, which is just unfinished Cadentines mixed with white berries, and this is a slight XP bump and could be a little more GP or sometimes even less GP depending on the current market. Same energy here, if it is less GP than super restores, you could just take this up to 99, or another alternative is anti-fires at 69, consisting of unfinished Lantidimes and Dragon Scale Dust. This is close to 400k XP per hour for only a little bit more GP, being minus 5.2 GP per XP. Every method from here on, besides like 1 or 2, is going to be running you more GP, so you will get faster XP if you're in a hurry, but be prepared to pay for it. At 85 Herblore, you unlock the fastest non-tick manipulation method in the game, being Ancient Brews. This is a little over 500k XP per hour, but is double the price of super restores. If you wanted to go from 85 to 99 just with Ancient Brews, you would need to make 51,452, but this will erase over 100 million GP from your bank. The last potion I wanted to talk about before the additional tips is at 90 Herblore, where you can make super combats. To make these, you combine a superset with a Torstal, producing the super combat, and this is the only potion I consistently see bringing in a profit. Another being Anti-Venom Pluses at 94, but both of these are less XP per hour than super restores. I also find super combats a little awkward to make considering you need 4 inventory slots to make one potion, but if you're fine with banking often, I see no reason why you can't just take this all the way up to 99 while still making a profit. I did skip a lot of potions, especially in the early levels, just because I don't think it's worth it to sit and buy all the different potions when you can easily just make the same one about 100 times and get to the level you need. Now let's talk about some additional tips, starting with one ticking. Some potions in the game allow for you to one tick them, meaning you manually use the second ingredient on each unfinished potion in your inventory one tick apart, allowing you to get higher XP rates than normally would allow. For example, at 87 Herblore we can make anti-venoms. For this we just get a stack of Zora scales, fill the rest of our inventory up with antidote pluses, hold space on your keyboard, and manually use the scale on each potion one tick apart. You could use a visual metronome set to one tick to easily get into a rhythm, just clicking every time it changes ticks. Obviously, this is very click intensive though. If you're up for it, it is worth doing though, considering for minus 5.5 GP per XP right now, you can easily get upwards of 600k XP per hour, and even a little more if you're consistent. And I just want to show you a live walkthrough on how to do it with the visual metronome set up to one tick. All you do is click the scales, click on an antidote, and then hold space, and then what you're going to do is, while still holding space, every time this changes from 1 or 2, you just click on the scales and do a new potion, and it'll one tick it perfectly fine. So I'm just going to start here. I might mess up towards the end trying to click them all just because I'm talking, but I just want to show you exactly how easy it is in case you're scared of doing it. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and it's really that easy. Next, I wanted to introduce you to my man Big Bob Barter, who resides at the southwest block of the GE. Bobby B will allow you to take all the potions you've made while training and turn them from 3 doses to 4 dose potions to allow for easier selling on the GE. And for some reason, a lot of people just don't know this guy exists at all. Another tip would be to eat a botanical pie for a +4 Herblore boost. This can help you make potions that you don't actually have the level for yet by boosting, and you can also use the Preserve Prayer if you have it unlocked to make the boost last longer. The last I want to leave you with is talking about the Amulet of Chemistry. This costs 1.5k and it has 5 charges. This gives you a 5% chance to create a 4-dose potion rather than a 3-dose. While this on paper sounds like a good deal, it can be annoying having to replace it often when you're just trying to relax and bank stand. And also it depends on if it will even save you money based on what potion you make. Per the wiki, you should only wear it if the potion you're making's 1-dose potion has a greater value than a fifth of the amulet's worth, which is about 360 GP. To be fair though, this is pretty much all of the potions. I don't know though, maybe I'm just lazy, but I'd rather not worry about having to replace it and would rather just bank stand and chill. That's just me being lazy though. If you want to save the most GP and be efficient with how much money you spend, definitely wear the Amulet of Chemistries, and you can even right click it and set it so you'll stop making potions if your amulet breaks. Again though, I'm just lazy. And that's everything you need to know to obtain 99 Herblore. On screen is a recommended recap of my path to 99 with total GP spent. I hope this guide helped you. If it did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Join my Discord in the description to untestedly increase your RNG and XP gains instantly, and see ya!